Hey guys, it's Lisa Seattle from Straight Talk on Wellness, Healthy Living and Essential Oilers. How are you? I'm doing Diamond Club through doTERRA, and a lot of people are purchasing kits. And one of the most popular kits is the Home Essential Kit, and it is the same as the Family Physicians Kit as well. And they both have the same 10 oils, just different size bottles in that. The amount that you get. So I want to go through the 10 oils that are in that kit and just give you some tips on how to use those oils to get the most out of your purchase. So 3 of the oils that come in that kit are lemon, lavender, and peppermint. These are 3 of the top oils in doTERRA. So just so you can see, lemon, I love lemon. So lemon I use for cleaning around the house. I can use that for putting it in some water and some vinegar and using it to clean windows and countertops, stainless steel. Great, the guys love this in the garage because it gets off any sticky stuff. Stains on clothes, if you have anything like that, it'll get rid of the stains. You just put a little bit on there and rub it in, and you can, smush it around a little bit. It'll get rid of the stains. Magic markers, permanent magic markers that the kids tend to write on the wall with, go to your lemon. For internal use, I use it in my water all the time. I actually use a metal or glass bottle. You don't want to use plastic, and you can put in that size bottle. I probably put about 3 drops in there because it is 32 ounces, and I'm going to be sipping on that all through the day. It actually helps detox the body. It pulls the toxins out of the body. Can help if you have some burning up here really well. So instead of using something over the counter, you might want to get some lemon in your water. It takes 45 lemon rinds to make 1 bottle of lemon oil. Beautiful to diffuse. It cleans the air. Anything that you're cooking, it will do that for you. Can lighten your hair till you can put some in when you're going out in the sun. Works awesome. Lavender. Everybody knows about lavender, right? So this is the purest lavender that you can get. They source it in Bulgaria, one of the sourcings, and it just smells divine. So lavender. I was clenching my teeth really bad at night. I would wake up with a sore mouth. I would wake up with a headache. One of the things you can do with this is just take 1 little drop of lavender and put it right on your cheeks. You won't believe the miracle that happens. You will stop clenching your teeth. You'll wake up feeling a lot better. Great to put on the bottom of your feet. And help you get a really restful night's sleep. I blend it with a couple other oils during the night, and we get a great night's sleep. I also had like a little something going on in the corner of my eye, but you don't want to ever put oils in your eyes, in your nose, or in your ears, right? So don't forget about the reflex points on your hands or your feet. So they usually go right in here, ears and eyes. So you can actually take the oil and put it in there on your foot, and it will help around the eye orifice, okay? So you can do it that way as well. Definitely for anxiousness, for sleeping. If you touch a hot stove or pot and you get a bursting out there. Hi Juanita, how are you? I'm talking about the Home Essentials Kit today and giving some oil usages. But if you touch something really hot, you can put some lavender on it. It's going to calm it right down. It's actually going to help it start to improve right away. If you go out in the sun and get a sunburn, you can actually put some of the lavender in a little spray bottle and spray it on afterwards and cool it down. Okay, it's going to bring down any kind of skin irritant that you have on your body. This will help really just calm it, relax it. Great for massages, so definitely use your lavender. I like to put it in the diffuser with other things. Next one is peppermint. Ugh, peppermint. Who doesn't love peppermint? So if you have some head and neck tension, right, I love to put the peppermint, just 1 little drop over your forehead. You're going to feel this amazingly cool sensation coming over you. It will get rid of your head tension. If it's really hot, like today, it is probably about 95 degrees in sunny California, and sweating, so I'm going to put some of this on the back of my neck, and it's going to cool me down and keep me cool while I'm sitting in the house right now doing this. Also, it's known and it has some research behind it that will help give you more a burst of energy. So especially for athletes, if you're active, you can use this. If you have if your child isn't feeling well. I just had somebody last night say, hey, my child isn't feeling well, you know, her forehead is hot, her body's feeling hot. So I had said to dilute this for children, and you can put a little bit on their feet or on their back of their neck, or even better yet, you can actually get a nice cold bowl of water and put 1 drop of this peppermint in there, and then put a washcloth in there, and then put that on their forehead or the back of their neck. You can do that when you're out in the yard working. A lot of times at the yoga studio, the yoga teacher will take a washcloth and put a couple drops of this or breathe on it at when we're in Savasana, and just go around and kind of you know, put the washcloth over us, and it really makes a difference, because by that time you're really hot and sweaty. Great for you know, cooking, putting it in brownies or milk chocolate. You can put it in your smoothies, you know, all of that good stuff. Gargle with it. If you had just coffee and now you have to go into a meeting, 1 little drop under your tongue is going to give you a burst of energy, but it's also going to clear up your whole head as well. And in talking with about these 3, lemon, lavender, and peppermint, this is doTERRA's Tri-Ease blend. They have this in a capsule, so you can purchase it that way. But if you're having seasonal threats and you got a clogged nose and you know your head's all stuffy and you're runny, you can take 1 drop of each of these in a little shot glass of water and take that every morning. You will soon see that that kind of subsides, and if you do it consistently, you're going to get some great results. You can also blend it in an empty roller ball, and there is a proper ratio that you would use. So if you want that information, just let me know. And you can make your own roller balls so that you could have this with you, just 1 little thing instead of 3. And when you're out, you can put it around your nose, you can put it around your sinus points right here, and it's going to help with those seasonal threats as well. And you can diffuse these together. They do really, really well. One thing I like with the lemon is I use baking soda in my stainless steel sink, and I just sprinkle this in. I put a couple drops of lemon on there, and I wait for about 15 minutes. I come back, scrub it, and it's like brand new. It's awesome. And so that's the 3 of those. The next one I'm going to talk about is Digest Zen. This is a blend of caraway, peppermint, ginger, fennel, you know, all of those things that we know for years and years and years that have actually helped with upset tummies, right? So Digest Zen, I love to use it topically. So all I will do is take about 3-4 drops in my hand, and I will rub it right on my belly. And then of course you always want to inhale what's on your hand, because that'll send that signal right up through the limbic system where the emotions are stored, and it can really then, you know, have a better effect on us. You can take a couple of drops of this under your tongue. You can put a couple drops in water, and that works really well. doTERRA also has this in a soft gel, so you can take it that way as well. But if you have the oil, you might as well use it that way. And you can even put this in an empty capsule that you can purchase and do it yourself that way. Also, they have it in like a you know, tablet with citric. And then it's infused with this, so you can actually take it. So instead of using something you would use at the store or Tums, you can use this. This is awesome to carry around with you. You can put a little bit on your belly, even a child's belly, just 1 little drop to help them have that bowel movement that maybe they weren't having, even for yourself. And if you use this consistently, no matter what kind of stomach upset that you have, whether it's a daily thing or just once in a while because you went out and ate a big meal and you feel like ugh, and you're gassy and bloated, this is going to work awesome. All natural, and it will help. So just use consistently, and it will actually start working on a cellular level, so you'll find that you have to use this less and less. Love it. Also with that, especially for kids and for adults. But if we're trying to detox our gut, because 90% of our 90% of our serotonin's in our gut, and 80% of our immune system's in our gut. So when that's off balance, a lot of times a lot of things are going on in our body that we don't want. So especially for kids, I have a blend, and it's with all the oils that come in this kit. It's got frankincense, digest zen, lavender, and melaleuca, and this will help just rolling it on our belly for us and the kids, but it's a little more gentler, and it will be a way for them to detox the gut. You would want to use it consistently, and you'll find that that will happen a little bit better and more gentler for the kids. Oregano. Oh, love oregano. But what you have to understand about oregano is that it is a hot oil. You do not want to put it on without diluting it. Please, people know this and they still do it. It can burn you. Okay, and so you want to be very, very careful. You want to keep it away from kids. It can be used in many, many ways, but you do need to use caution. One of the ways I like to use it is for a quarterly cleanse for my gut, okay, because no matter how healthy we eat, we still get toxins from the environment and just being around a lot of different things. So you can put 4 drops of this in an empty capsule and take that 3 times a day for a 10-day period. Again, if you're taking it internally, you only want to take it for a 10-day period. And I say that especially about doTERRA is because it's very, very pure. So you want to use it with caution. There is a great rollerball that you can make, and you can also ask me for this. You're not going to want to be without this blend with the winter season coming up. It is a mix of On Guard, lemon, and oregano. And with those seasonal threats, with everybody getting sick, kids are just going back to school, and I'm hearing from all kinds of moms, oh, my kid is sick. It's got the runny nose, it's got the stomach's upset, it's got everything going on. This is a blend that you want to have on hand, ready-made in that rollerball, so that you can use it as soon as you start to feel that achy feeling coming up in your shoulders. That's where it all starts. And you will have awesome results with this. You can put it on the bottom of your feet and the back of your neck several times a day until you get going and the kids start feeling better. And with that, you can cook with this too, right? Making spaghetti sauce or whatever. You can make some of that oil with the bread. You can use oregano in there, but you want to put a toothpick in there, stir it around, maybe 1 drop, because it's 50 to 70 times more potent than the actual oil or actual herb. So you really want to be careful with that. In talking with staying healthy and building up the immune system with the oregano and all of that, I'm going to talk to you about first On Guard. And now this is a blend of rosemary, cinnamon, clove, wild orange, rosemary, and peppermint. There you go, I got it. And so this is another one you don't want to be without. You can use this. All of their cleaning products are made with the On Guard. They have an On Guard soft gel that you can take daily. They also have some little beadlets that you can give to the kids to keep them healthy. If you have it just like this, you want to diffuse it during the winter season when kids are getting sick and you're getting, all the germs are staying in the house because, you don't have any windows open and all that. This is going to be what you want to diffuse. You can put a little bit of this, in a roller bottle. Again, and just have it in there, and you can roll it on the kids' feet. So doTERRA actually also makes a rollerball ready made with On Guard, and it has fractionated coconut oil in it. So I carry this in my purse. I go to the grocery store. I use a public bathroom. If I'm working with people, this is going to be so much better than what you would normally find, that you can keep antibacterial, that you can keep your hands clean. This is going to be what you want to roll on your kids' feet morning and night, right? It's going to keep them healthy. It's going to build up their immune system as well as yours. If you are getting that painful throat, You want to take this and Melaleuca, you want to roll it right here on the outside of your throat. If you catch it right away, it's going to go away, okay? If it's already there and you forgot to bring your On Guard and roll on with you, then by the time you get it, it's going to cut the duration of that in half. And again, when you put this blend of oregano and lemon and On Guard together, if you've already caught the seasonal threats, you know, during the winter time and your kids are getting sick, it's going to cut their duration of not feeling well in half or more. So you definitely want to have this on there. I use 2 drops of this in a little bit of water and I gargle with it. This is my mouthwash, this or peppermint or Melaleuca. You can use it as a mouthwash. I also have it in this little tiny spray bottle. Love it. So this also can fit right in your pocket. You can mix it with water. You can mix it with fractionated coconut oil. You can use this as your hand sanitizer. The kids could carry this to school. If they had a sore in their throat, you can actually just open their mouth and throw it in the back of their, spray it in the back of their throat, and it's going to numb it. If they had some oral pain going on, On Guard is awesome for that because of the clove in there. So they can actually spray this little bottle right there on their gums or their tooth, and it's going to take that pain away in about 30 seconds to a minute. So who doesn't want that? If you have a teething baby, guess what? A little drop of this diluted, just rubbed on their gums, is going to give them and you a great night's sleep. So On Guard is something that you can put. Here's my counter cleaner, right? It's filled with water and about 25 drops of On Guard. Use it to clean all of my counters, around my toilet, all of that. I know it's non-toxic, it's safe for kids, it's safe for pets, it's safe for us, because women staying home, they actually put about 58 toxins on their body every day from the products that we use, the chemicals we come in contact with, all of that. I think it's even more than that, actually. But that is going to, you're going to be able to use that in your house and feel comfortable. You can take this and spray down the kids' toys, and then you don't have to worry about them actually going into their mouth, right? Because it's non-toxic. So you're going to definitely want the On Guard. Next, I have Deep Blue. Any kind of joint pain, muscle aches from working out. You know, if you have a headache, you can put a little bit on your temples. If the females in your house during that time of the month, if they've got a tummy ache going on and some pain and cramps going on, they can put a little bit of this on their belly. We actually have one oil for that. It's called Claricom, but if this is the only one you have, you can use that on that. Sore back, you know, I like it because I just get tense right up in my shoulders from being on the computer all day long. This is awesome. If you carry a heavy backpack or the purse all day long, put it on your shoulders. It's going to bring that right down. If you have a mom or dad that has some joint pain, this is going to help. Massage therapists love this. However, I did hear a story of somebody not knowing how strong this was and brought it to her massage therapist, and they put it all over their back. So both of them were having some discomfort because it heats up once it gets onto your body. So again, you want to use a little caution. It's got a safety cap on there for a reason, because you want to use it sparingly. That's the thing with doTERRA oils. You only need a few drops. So Deep Blue, any kind of, you know, muscle ache, pain, all of that stuff, tendons, that's also very helpful. Breathe. I love this. So I'm going to show you a trick right now. So anybody with respiratory issues, seasonal threats, you got the stuffy nose, the clogged head, the, you know, runny nose, you can't breathe, you got, maybe it's a daily thing where you just have all the mucus up here and you have that hard time breathing, right? My son has that. And he's had it since he's been a kid. This is their go-to. So you can just take a drop of Breathe, rub it in your hands like this, and just cup your nose and mouth. Oh, that feels awesome. You will get a response from somebody, even if they don't have any issues going on, because they're going to get this clearing of the head. Same thing with peppermint. This has peppermint. It has peppermint, cardamom, blue tansy, blue chamomile in there. You know, so it has some great ingredients in there. So if you just keep inhaling, awesome, works great. You can use it. They have that ready-made in a roller ball as well, already diluted, so you can give it to your kids to put on. If you think about your reflexology points on your hand and on your feet, here on your hands and on your feet, the ball of your feet is your chest, lungs. The tips of your fingers or toes are your sinus points, so you can actually put the breathe there. You're going to put it over here for your respiratory or your chest. You can put this here as well and just open up that airway. If you're an athlete, they love this stuff because it just makes such a difference in opening up the chest wall. I put that oil right here. So the next thing you want to do with it is you can put your hand on top like this, cup your mouth really tight and inhale like that. You can feel that all the way down into your chest. So if you're somebody who has a hard time breathing and it's a daily thing for you, that is going to help. And it helps like that. You get such this amazing opening. And when we are stressed, the first thing that we feel, two things, right? When we're stressed because of daily life, whether it's work or your boss or you're just running from activity to activity with your kids and there's just so much going on, we feel it in our gut. So you can use the Digest Zen to help relieve this, because when our focus is off here, then we can come out of that fight or flight. When we're stressed, we feel it here. We start to tense up. That stress becomes even more so. There's anxiousness that comes along with that, right? We start getting like, oh my God, we start panicking because we can't breathe now. So this breathe is, and what I just showed you by cupping and inhaling, or inhaling this way, is going to open up that chest. It's going to take you out of that fight or flight like that. Anxiousness is going to calm really quick. So again, you can use this for so many things. I love to use it at night in my diffuser with the lavender, because you get not only a good night's sleep, but you also get the breathing. If you've got kids who are not feeling well and they're not sleeping well, this is a great blend to put diffusing in their room so that they can actually get a good night's sleep, and so can't you. Melaleuca, any kind of funky stuff going on your toes, any kind of, like, you can use it in the mouthwash to pull that bacteria stuff out or that gunk stuff out of your mouth. If you've got a hangnail and you pull it, or you got a cut, you can put this on there. It's going to clean it. It's going to take the throbbing out of that. It's going to be used for any kind of issue that way. I love to keep it on me if you have the bubbles that come on your lip, right? And the blisters that come on your lip and they're sore, great, put it right on there. If you catch it early enough, they will go away and they will not come out on your mouth, and you know how that feels. It's not a good feeling. You can also use a little bit of On Guard with that, but I like the Melaleuca the best. And this also for teenagers, if they've got stuff on their face and their skin's not clear, and it can really make a difference in their life because they're very self-conscious about that. This, if you just dab it, this can be very drying. It's okay to put on your skin, but you want to dab it on those areas and let it dry out really, really quick. So that can be very helpful. You can even make a little roller ball with this and lavender, because lavender, if it's really puffy, the two of these together will actually tame the skin, and then this will help with that drying process, so that clears up a lot faster. We do have an HD clear that is good for that, but I love the Melaleuca. I love cleaning with this. This is great for the bathroom cleaning as well. And so we share little oils in this little bottle. So if you're looking to try some samples of some different oils, let me know and I can send you some sample bottles out. Also, this is a great inhaler, right? Remember that we used to get these all the time as kids, and I remember my mom giving us to this all the time, but we can make our own. This happens to have breathe in it, so if I'm stuffy, you can just put it right here. You don't have to put it in. And sometimes for the kids, you can mix it with different things. Maybe it's lavender, right? Because they get anxious when they're at school and they have so much going on. You can put the lavender in there and they can just smell it, right? There's a lot of pieces of jewelry that you can get and put on for the kids so that they can carry in their pocket, or they can carry in a bracelet, they can carry it on in a chain, and they can actually just smell this, so when they're anxious in school, that can be helped. And you can do it all with this kit that you have. The last one I'm going to talk about is frankincense. Oh, king of oils. And you get this in your kit. And so this is a great, there's 250 drops in the big bottles with the home essentials. If you purchase the Family Physicians, it's a small 5 milliliter bottle and you get about 90 drops. So either way, frankincense is your gift. I use it on my skin every night with some fractionated coconut oil. It really just smooths everything out. When I get out of the shower, I use doTERRA's lotion, body lotion, the plain one, and I put 2 drops of the frankincense in, and I lotion up. A great way to start your day, because you're starting it down here. If you wake up anxious, this is a great way to start your day and just calm it down. If you're really feeling anxious and you just can't get it and your heart's racing, take a drop of this and put it over your heart. You won't believe what happens, right? If you get those really bad tension, pain in your head, and you have to be in a dark room, and you get that tunnel vision thing going on, and you can't get up, and it debilitates you, you can take a drop of that on your thumb. You can do this for anything, just for good brain health. Put it on the roof of your mouth and hold it there. It's awesome. I actually take 2 drops of this right under my tongue every morning and every night, because it helps build the immune system. It helps with cell regeneration. It causes cell apoptosis, so those mutated cells we have in our body, it will actually help open those up and flush them out of the system. We don't want those mutated cells staying in our body, right? We don't want the dead cells staying in our body so that they can mutate. We want them out. If you have any kind of skin issue, dilute the coconut, the frankincense, put it on your skin. You can put them on meat, which means without dilution, but always good to do that, because you can actually spread it more, and when you do put some oil with that, it will actually not flash off your skin as much. But this is something that you want to use every single day, even if it's just a drop or so on your heart, behind your ears, right? I had a little bit of noise going on in my ears, and I was able to use the frankincense with that. I have had testimonials where it will help with, around the eyes. You put it around the eyes and the ears, and it will help those auricles and orifices, and just help them maintain their health. Okay, I want to make sure I'm compliant when I'm talking, so definitely helps maintain your health. Use your frankincense every day. It's an awesome oil, and when in doubt, go to your frankincense, because it will probably be something that can help whatever situation is going on. It's been around since the Egyptian days. It was brought to the baby Jesus by the 3 wise men, frankincense, myrrh, and the gold. And it's been used in ceremonies and baths, and from the Egyptian times all the way up. So a great oil, and to get it in a kit, because this is a $93 retail bottle of oil, and to get it in a kit for the price that we do is just really, really awesome. So guys, that is it. I know it was a long one, but we had 10 oils to talk about, and that is your home essentials. I want to make sure that you guys have this support, and I know that we give you information that will help you to start using them, but those are some of the tips and trades that I know that I use. Comment below when I post this and let us know how you use some of the oils so that we can share with our community, with our group, and that, you know, everybody can get benefits, because we all use the oils in different ways, and what we want to do is really bring our community together and bring our group of, you know, Facebook friends together and show them how to use these oils and all the many ways you can use them to benefit your family's health. All right, if you have any questions or anything else, please just email me or comment below, and then we'll get your questions answered. Okay, thanks, bye.